First of all, let us run through some of the news stories we're hearing about cross-border violence in Ghana and Cote d'Ivoire.
As you're aware, they accused Ghana of, Cote d'Ivoire accused Ghana of organizing, having its resident organize rebels to come and attack Cote d'Ivoire. But, the president has come out to reiterate the fact that Ghana will not be used as a rebel base for these operations. And as such, because of that, I think the Cote d'Ivoireans closed the border on the land, the air, and the sea. But
Right.
as of yesterday, we understood that they've opened that of the land, and they are working hand in hand with them to avert any possible, rebel attacks in Cote d'Ivoire.
Right, so hopefully things are getting sorted there. But let's move to the markets, and we see the GSC really looking good so far. It's up 7% this year, and last week was up just about 1/3%, so pretty moderate gains there. But it was buoyed by ETI, and I want to get your sense on what is driving interest in EcoBank Transnational Incorporated.
Mostly it's because currently it's trading at low levels. You look at it, it has one of the lowest PE ratios amongst the banking industry. But looking at historical events, you realize that ETA has failed, has disappointed shareholders in terms of price movement. The price has been stable around these levels, and going forward, I don't think it will end the year, on a high note. I think it will stay around these levels and see what happens next year. But we think nothing is going to happen within the last quarter of the year.
Okay, and you're speaking specifically to with respect to ETI, but what about the broader market? I mentioned earlier that it's up 7% this year, but in dollar terms, of course, it's negative because of the weakness of the CD. Where do you see it ending the year?
Yeah, we think it will move marginally to about 8 to 10% to end the year around that level. But it will be driven by the consumer stocks such as Fan Milk and Unilever, and then you can also look at the oil and gas such as tallow and Ghana oil, which are mainly driving the market as we speak.
All right, and there's a company called Mechanical Lloyd Company, and it's been rated by some analysts as a stock to watch. Some saying that it is undervalued. Your thoughts on that counter?
I think I may disagree with some of them because it hasn't actually, brought out any capital gain on the market. It has only made 9% year to date. You look at the treasury bill rates; they are around 23%. Looking at that, you think people might rather, go in for those ones. But I don't think Mechanical Lloyd will make any impact on the market. But I think they will stay around these levels as well.
You just mentioned the treasury bill rate at 23%. That's up from 22.98% at the last auction. Given the stability we're seeing in the latest inflation numbers for Ghana, where are yields expected to go, in your view, going forward?
In my view, I think it will move marginally around the 23% level, probably to peak around 23.5%. And I'm sure that's going to have an effect on the market because it's already having effects on the market. We see a lot of funds shifting from the equities market onto the money market, and these are the main facts. These are the main reasons why we've seen low volumes in the market in recent weeks.
All right, Hilary, thank you so much for joining.